Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Friday Night Hangout session, which is a bit later than usual because it's actually going to be nighttime on the West Coast. Just telling from my audience, like outside of the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? The East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like 10 o'clock right now.
Yeah, this one's gonna be juicy though, so it'll be worth it.
Yep, because we got the boss bitch, Stevona Delgado, a fellow
Yes, hello.
YouTuber, comedian, and she's an entrepreneur. I see. I call females like you boss bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to pop.
Yeah, I like that term. I'm like, that's the only time they could call me the B word is if they call me boss in front of it.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, alpha.
Awesome. That's funny. Yeah. Thanks to social media for being able to make that happen, to be honest. Because if it wasn't for social media, I don't know what I would be doing with myself.
I feel the same way. About YouTube, I don't know. I'll probably just be still doing open mics.
I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know where I could do an open mic because I found out about open mics through like the internet. I always thought that like if you wanted to be a comedian, I thought you like had to know somebody. I didn't know that like you could just go to a coffee shop and like get on the microphone and just I didn't
Mm,
know you could do that. I didn't know that like anybody could do it. I thought you had to like know somebody.
Either that or do a lot of open mics in Hollywood, seeing like Laugh Factory, Comedy Store, Hollywood Improv, Groundlings, all them spots in Hollywood. I used to live there for 8 years. I did a lot of those spots.
Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of like hard too because well, I feel like I tried to do the open mic at the Laugh Factory and people will camp outside the Laugh Factory 2 hours before just to make sure that they get a
I already
spot.
know.
Yeah, it's like no joke. And then to do the Comedy Store, it's like you need to be on potluck. So it's like how many people are trying for potluck, and then when you do get called on potluck, you have to wait 3 weeks after to get called again. You can't
Mm.
like sign up for another 3 weeks. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, don't you like Long Beach where you can just put your name on the list and then just do open mic stand up?
Yeah, but Long Beach, I swear, is harder to do stand up at because nobody be. Well, it
Yeah.
depends. That one mic that we went to, that one was crazy. The one that I saw you at, the last one at
Roxanne's
yeah, no, not Roxanne's. It was at Stash Bar.
Dashboard. Oh, that crowd was rough.
Yeah, I
Yeah, and all the college students ignoring the comedians, being rude. It was
yeah.
rough.
Yeah, I had a good set there, but before even before I think I had told you too. I was like, "Ooh, this is crazy! Like this crowd kind of scares me." But I mean, those ones are always like the best ones. Those ones are always like good for your ego and good for your character.
Yeah, the dive bars. Oh yeah, because they're drunk.
Yeah, and if you could do good there, then like that's awesome.
Yeah, you do good there. You can go to the comedy store and be like nothing.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting to sign up for the Comedy Store. I was supposed to sign up today and I literally forgot. I need to put like an alarm.
Yeah, I didn't really think of doing it because I was doing I was door dashing. I was doing DoorDash.
Yeah, I know. I need to put an alarm. Or also on Google on Gmail, you can have it automatically send the email so that you don't have to like send it yourself.
Yeah, another thing is your YouTube. You didn't bring up a YouTube channel.
I haven't uploaded anything because I've been so nervous about. Okay, I feel like we're really blessed with social media and we're really blessed that we can make something out of ourselves thanks to social media. The only
Mm-hmm.
problem is that now there's so many platforms and these platforms want you like to upload consistently. So I was stuck. I was like, do I still do YouTube because I'm trying to balance Instagram and TikTok and like everything, and I'm trying to post every day, and I'm trying to post like multiple times a day too, so I get on people's algorithm. But for sure, I am going to post on my YouTube now. I'm going to Texas next month in June
Mm-hmm.
with a few other comedians, so I'm gonna vlog that. But yeah, I definitely do want to get back into like YouTube. I love.
That's dope. So you're going to let me guess, Austin?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, I
hey,
went there too. I went.
Stefan, try to get on Kill Tony.
Yeah, I did. I got on Kill Tony 2 years ago.
You did?
Yeah, I got on Kill Tony 2 years ago.
Lucky.
It was the best
You're
experience of my
lucky.
life. What was
You're
that?
lucky. My name was on that. My name was on that list twice to be on Kill Tony, but didn't get caught up.
Really?
I was super close.
When it was in LA, I would go almost every Monday, and I would sign up for like, I think, want to say like 2 or 3 months straight. Like, I would go every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I would never get picked. I'm like, oh my God. And then finally they moved to Austin, Texas. And um my my group of friends were going to Austin, Texas too. So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna go. Like, let me sign up for Kill Tony. And I got called up. I'm like, oh my goodness, finally, like the one time I actually had to take a plane to get freaking called up on here, because I, like, the whole time it was in LA, I never got called. The only time I got called was when I actually flew to Texas. So like it was definitely meant to be because I feel like I was more developed. The time that I was trying to sign up for Kill Tony when it was in LA, like
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't as good as I am now, so I'm actually really happy that I never got called back then because I would have made like a fool of myself. Like I was fully developed when they called me, so I had like such a good set. I had already practiced my interview, like I already knew what I was gonna go up there and say. Like I
Yeah,
met,
I gotta tell you, Tony Hinchcliffe can be rough. He can destroy you.
I love him. That's actually one of my like
He can be
favorite
rough.
comedians.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
So who else? Who was the guest? Who was the guest that week?
Louis J. Gomez and someone else. I forgot who it was, but they're from Legion of Skanks.
I
He
don't
was
think.
like a big old guy, but they were so funny. They were so funny, and of
Did you
course,
get to meet? Hold on. Did you get to meet Hans Kim?
yeah. So funny story is that day that I went to Texas and the day that I got called on to the stage was the day they made him be a regular. So I don't know if you ever heard about like the whole drama between like Tony Hinchcliffe and that one Asian guy. I forgot his name. The other one, not Hans Kim. He like clipped a video of Tony Hinchcliffe saying the word chink.
I think I know what you're talking about. I remember that controversy.
Yeah, Peng
Yeah,
Dang is his name. Peng Dang. He like, yeah. So this was like when Tony was like getting canceled, whatever, and then my episode was like right after he got canceled. Like everybody was waiting for him to like see how he was gonna act. So it was like everything was just like set up perfectly. But I met Hans Kim that day because that day I got called up. And before that, I was talking to him because he wasn't a regular yet. He was just like
Mm-hmm.
a regular comedian. He hadn't even been on like the Kill Tony stage, but I was doing open mics in Texas. I did an open mic and I basically just said like on the microphone, I was like, oh, like I'm new here. I'm only staying for a
Devon, I
week.
want to ask you, how different is the audience in Texas compared to California?
I would say they're more, Texas is more like, I don't know. Everybody was so nice in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in California, everybody's low key like stuck up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we Californians think we're too cool for everybody.
Yeah, and in Texas, everybody was such a good time. Every show that I did, like everybody was super engaged. They were really happy, and I think it's because they finally have like a comedy scene over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's what's up out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that didn't start happening till like Joe Rogan moved out there.
Oh yeah, that's when the Austin scene started popping. As soon as Joe Rogan left LA.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna go to his club when I get over there too.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I miss Kill Tony in the Comedy Store. It was I went there every week too.
Oh, you did, and you signed up every week too.
Yeah, around 2019 I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, I'm surprised. Like your channel only has 167 subscribers. You got way more followers on Instagram.
I know. It's because I'm very consistent on Instagram. Like I never miss a day. I'm always uploading. And then with YouTube, I just like don't. You have a lot of like people on your YouTube, huh?
26K.
Dang, no biggie,
Mm-hmm.
no biggie, just a little 26K. But have you always been like doing like YouTube for how long?
I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, but the thing is, I would have had over 100,000 subscribers if it wasn't for my channel name being Clint Media. when I when I bring that up, Clint Media, folks be like, Clint Media?
Yeah. Did they take your
No,
channel down because of that,
no, no,
or?
no. It pretty much on down. I just messed up my subscriber numbers because folks say
Oh, okay.
in media like, what? You got quit me.
But damn, 10 years, yeah. I just can't bring myself to be like consistent with YouTube because I hate editing the videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like the best way right now for a comedian is just to cross promote on platforms like cross platform like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. Like I'm on all of them.
Oh my goodness. I know I'm gonna get back into YouTube. I'm gonna have a video up next month for sure. Even if
Yeah,
it's like one video a month, I don't care. I'm gonna do
yeah.
something.
Hold on. I've seen a few videos. I've seen you been to the Bahamas. I was there like 15 years ago.
15 years ago, damn.
Yeah.
I don't even look the same anymore, probably. No, just kidding.
Well, I had more hair. I had more hair 15 years ago. Now I'm bald.
I love the Bahamas. That was like my dream trip. I
It's cool.
manifested that. I manifest literally everything in my life.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, like I went to one bar in the Bahamas where pretty much like you pay $10 to get in, you get free drinks all night. Two down to the US.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go book my flight again right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, bang.
I love the Bahamas. That's like the best. And then I was the only one in my friend group that like snuck weed in because everybody else was like so scared. I was like, what are you fucking guys scared of? They were super scared because of like the whole Brittany Griner situation and all
Mm-hmm.
that.
No, Bahamas police is cool. They don't care if you have weed.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody be so scared to take like drugs in and stuff when they travel.
Now, if you got caught with weed in like Florida, like that's a felony.
Really? What about in
You
Texas?
Austin is cool, but I think it's felony in Texas too. In the South, it's from felony.
That's weird that Florida's like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Latinos out there, but somehow they got deep South drug laws.
Yeah, that's so weird. They need to make it legal everywhere.
Exactly, like California, where you can just get weed like getting a cigarette.
The only thing that sucks about here in California with weed is that the tax is like super high. It's like $20.
Yes, yeah,
That's why I don't even get I don't get weed at like the real dispensaries. I just be going to the trap ones still.
trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, my spot's pretty much a trap spot in Wilmington.
You're what?
Yeah, my spot's pretty much in Wilmington.
Oh, okay,
Like a
okay.
small little hole in the wall. Don't you live in Long Beach right now?
Yeah, I just moved there.
Just moved there from Hollywood, or
No, I was in I don't know if you know the city. It's called La Puente.
oh yeah, that's by Almonte, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
by there. So it's like the suburbs, I guess you could say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like out of the city, and I loved that. I do not like Long Beach.
What's wrong with Long
I
Beach?
just don't like it. I don't like it because it's just not what I'm like. Because coming from the suburbs, I didn't realize how like spoiled I was with like all the parking we have and like
Yeah, Long Beach. Yeah, part of Long Beach.
all the space we have. Like in Long Beach, I feel like the at least where I am, because I'm kind of close to like the downtown part. I'm like in the middle, like the ghetto part and the down and the nice part. But by downtown, like if I try to drive that way, all the stoplights are super close to each other, and
Mm-hmm.
it's they cater to like public transportation, so people are like walking, riding bikes, so they make sure that the stoplights are like unsynchronized. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll be green, but it's never gonna be green the whole way down. It's always like green, red. So it's always really stop and go, stop and go, stop and
Especially
go.
on Long Beach Boulevard. I
I
know exactly what you're talking about.
I hate that. Like I hate that. And there's like I still don't know where like a lot of things are. Like I still don't know the streets. So if I'm like one time I was trying to find a Starbucks, And like I went to like 3 different Starbuckses, and they were all in that downtown area, and they all didn't have a drive-through. I had to like park, which I don't mind parking and going inside, but there's no parking in Long Beach. Like
There's no
there's
parking
so,
on Long Beach.
so I'm like,
I
well,
mean, Stefan. Yesterday I went out to
I'm like,
the
how am I supposed to get a
library
fucking
coffee shop, and
coffee?
oh my goodness, it took like 20 minutes to find a parking spot.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. I'm like, I'm so used to just pulling up anywhere, getting what I want, and then going back home. In Long Beach, it's like I don't know, like I can't do anything. I have to like
It's a
walk if I
mission.
want to do something.
It's a straight mission.
Yeah,
And,
and then I have a big old truck too. So that makes it even like harder. I have a big Chevy Silverado, so like I can't just like park anywhere. I can't
oh
like
my goodness,
yeah,
that's even more brutal.
I know. It's a lot of stress on me. I'm like I just rather not like leave the fucking house at this
Yeah,
point.
you ready to move from Long Beach? I can tell you ready to get out of there.
Yeah, I am. This is my first year. I mean, don't get me like I'm kind of starting to get used to it now. Like now I'm like, okay, if I have to go anywhere, leave an hour, like leave a whole half hour before, because the stoplights are gonna make you late. And like if you can walk to the place, like walk to the place. Like that one time I went to Stash Bar, I didn't drive because there I went there the day before to go check it out, and there was like no parking. So I was like, let me just rent a birdie scooter. And I did, and that was like super easy. But I had to pay $6 for it.
Brutal. That's Long Beach in a nutshell.
I
Or
know.
I can't. Yeah, someone came in.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan. I love the city. I love
Look,
it. It's
I'm gonna
very
tell you,
nice.
I like the culture out there. Long Beach has culture because I live in between Pedro, Torrance, Lamita, Palos Verdes. There's that much between out there. It's dead at
Yeah. Nah, there's culture, I guess. I
night.
mean,
Yeah, see, out in the South Bay, the culture is like at the beaches, like Hermosa, like Redondo, Manhattan, super
yeah.
bougie. But yeah, Torrance after 8 is dead. Lamita's pretty dead. Most of it's like a small town. Pedro's dead.
See, I want to live where it's dead.
Well, come down here. You'll love it.
I want to live where it's dead. That's where I need to go. I don't
The
like all these like
parking is
active people.
so easy out here. Oh my goodness, it's so easy.
Yeah. I'm like ready to move back in with my mom. I'm like so over it at this point. Every time I talk about it, it gets worse and worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask, because you've done this is your first podcast on YouTube. You've done a few other podcasts. I saw you was on it's on like 3 different podcasts.
Yeah, I've been on a few. Yeah, on a few. I like them. They're fun to me.
It is. It's fun to do.
Yeah, I just do you edit these or you just post them up like this?
Yeah, just post one like this, just live stream.
Okay, okay, I see.
Yeah. I was inspired by 2020 lockdown, like all the folks doing like podcasts or live streams in their houses.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, how did you get inspired if you say you've been doing this for 10 years?
yeah, but the whole podcast live streaming wasn't a big thing until
Oh, okay.
2020.
Yeah, maybe I should do that, huh? Maybe I should live stream. What do you use? What is this? StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Do you pay for it? Do you have to pay monthly for it?
Not really. This is a free one, but if I had $20, I'd probably have a few more guests on there.
Oh, you could do like multiple guests.
Multiple guests, graphics, and all that.
Nah, you
Yeah.
don't really need all that.
No,
That's funny.
I like it one on one, because we just share experiences.
Yeah, and then when if it's like multiple people try to talk over each other.
Oh yeah, it can be cray cray. It can be cray.
Yeah.
So you just got off of work, didn't you?
Yeah, I just got off of work and now I gotta go back to Long Beach. Long Beach. I'm like dreading going home. That's how much I don't like it.
Oh my goodness, taking that 7-7-10 back.
Yeah, the 710 is
And
horrible.
then try to find a parking spot.
Thankfully, I have my own parking spot. Thank the Lord. If
Bless.
I didn't have my own parking spot, I remember
Bless.
one time, I was, you know Adam Chong, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Adam Chong, he's a comedian. He runs the Stash Bar,
Yeah, I seen.
the mic there.
Yeah. I've done a few of my mine, Adam.
Yeah, so Adam used to be my roommate too. There used to be three of
Oh,
us that lived in the apartment, and there was this one time when Adam came. Adam was parked in my spot, and I came home from my mom's house. Like I had spent the weekend at my mom's house, and it was super late. And I called him, and I'm like, "Hey, move your car. Like I'm home." Because his car's way smaller than mine. So I'm like, I'm here. Let me have my spot. And he didn't want to come move his car. He was like, just go park in the street. Like, I don't feel like moving it right now. He had like hella attitude. And I was like, are you serious? I literally went out. I circled around the block one time and I'm like, fuck this. I literally drove half an hour all the way back to my mom's house. I'm like, I ain't gonna fucking deal with
oh,
this. It's crazy. These people are parked in the middle of the street with their emergency lights on and they leave their car like that. And it's not just one car in the middle of the street. It's like multiple cars in the middle of the street with their emergency lights on, and they just go inside their house because there's no freaking parking.
There's no parking. That's what they do.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not about to do that. And then I've already had but I had a Kia Soul before, which I miss, and I regret not taking good care of it because now I got stuck with a big ass truck and it's a
Yeah,
huge gas guzzler.
it's a lot easier to park with Kia Soul than it is a Silverado.
I know, I know, I know, I
Yeah.
know. Like if I had that, it would be okay. But I have like a truck, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna like deal with it. I've already hit a wall. I've hit a tree. I've hit a pole. Like I've literally hit everything except another person in another car. So I'm like, I'm not
That's
even
why I
gonna
don't
risk it.
drive pickup trucks. That's why I stick with mainly Honda Civics.
Yeah, stick with that. Stick with that and keep it.
I either stick with Civics or other sedans. I don't do trucks. SUVs, no.
Don't do it unless it has a camera.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, imagine having a Chevy Escalade in Long Beach.
It's not ideal.
Nah, it ain't.
That's why I'm like, I'm not even gonna put gas in my car. I'm just gonna take the birdie scooter everywhere.
That'd be a smarter thing to do around there than having a big truck driving around.
Yeah, or get a bike. I feel like everybody in Long Beach has a bike.
Yeah, they either got a bike or they got scooters or
Yeah, it's also way too cold in Long Beach too. I don't mean to turn this podcast into a I hate Long Beach seminar, but I don't fucking like it.
you ready to move out.
Yeah, but I do like living on my own. I honestly just moved out because it was like, it was a good deal. So I wanted to move out because I wanted to like see how it would be without like living with my family. Because at my mom's house, I wasn't even paying any rent. I was like paying bills, but like as far as rent, no.
Yeah, so let me ask you, what inspired you to do comedy?
I actually got started because I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time it was so weird. It was like it was like a really weird time in my life where like no job was working out for me and like school sucked, and like I just didn't know what I wanted to do with like my life, and like I was like, what do I want to do, what do I want to do, and in the back of my mind I was always like, oh, I wish I could be a comedian, like I really would, like just kind of bullshitting, like just saying that, but I never really thought that I could do it. Like I didn't think it was possible until like one day I was just like, you know what? Like I keep getting fired or I keep quitting all these fucking jobs that I have. Like why don't I actually just try to do something that like I want to do? Like, you know, like what can hurt? And then so I came across like a Joe Rogan video, and he was talking about like how you should just like do what you love, and like, you know, life is too short, and you know you're not meant, like not everybody is meant for like the 9 to 5 life. And I used to think that like I was such a loser because I couldn't get like the corporate life down. Like I just couldn't listen to the direct. It just seems so miserable to me. So one day, my
And
friend.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm ex-military, and I couldn't hang with that life at all that structure and all that.
I wouldn't be able to do that shit either. I wouldn't be able to put my hair in a damn bun every day. That's too much. I give you props. I'm like, if they would have me put my hair in a bun every day, I'll be like, I'm out. Like, that's too much.
Then you gotta wake up 5 o'clock in the morning every morning, and then you gotta do PT, physical training, workout, running for like an hour, and
Damn, do they give you
yeah.
breakfast at least?
Yeah, we get breakfast. We get a break for breakfast an hour.
Before you run out? Before you
No,
exercise?
after the
Oh
PT.
god. I need energy. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you the worst thing. Yeah, Mondays are even more brutal because I mean most folks be having hangovers from the weekend, and then you go on like a 5 mile run, and yeah, a lot of folks throwing up a
I
whole
didn't
lot.
even know you could drink when you're in the military, can you?
On the weekends.
Really?
Hmm.
Where?
Anywhere.
They let you
But
go?
yeah. You just go to bars. I mean, I was stationed in Texas, so I went to Austin a lot.
That was cool, huh?
Yeah, Austin was
There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there. Oh, but yeah, so my friend who moved from Oregon all the way to California, I met her. She started dating this one guy, and he was a comedian, and he had a open mic, and she was
cool.
like, "I want you to go. Like, I think you would be so funny. Like, just come check it out." So I was like, "Oh, what? Like, yeah, I'll go," because I never knew where you could do open mic at, and it was like by my house, and I went. And I seen everybody go. I seen people that sucked, and I'm like, okay, if these people could do it, like I could try it out, you
Exactly.
know. And then I did it, and it was like it was just the one thing in life that I didn't mind doing. Like I didn't hate to do because I feel like everything that I have to do in life, I'm like forced, like
I'm gonna tell you,
earrings,
like doing stand up
shoes.
is a confidence boost.
It
It's a
is.
huge confidence boost.
It is. And it's so much easier than like becoming an actor. Or like, like or like a movie star or like a rapper or something.
Yeah,
Like it's just way, way
then you get to
easier.
showcase more personality being a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't all about your looks; it's about how funny you are.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna tell you what inspired me to do stand up. It was Whitney Cummings making fun of me in a date at the comedy store.
She made fun of you?
In
What
my date at the comedy store because I had a hoodie on. She was making fun of my hoodie.
what did she say?
It was a Trayvon Martin joke.
She would. I like her. I met her.
We met her.
I took a picture with her because I had her on my vision board.
Hmm.
And I ended up taking a stand up comedy class. Isn't that crazy? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
when I first started getting into it, because I didn't know like what to do. I didn't know the scene. I didn't know anybody in it. So I was like, where do I start? So I was like, well, I watched this girl on Bad Girls Club. Her name, this show called Bad Girls Club, and one of the girls that I follow, she ended up being a comedian after, and she went to this comedy school. It's like a 2 months, a month or two. Um, it's called Pretty Funny Women. So I had just dropped out of college.
Hold
So
on.
I was
Is
like,
there is pretty funny women on Instagram?
I think so. Yeah, they are. They have to be. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And some woman named Lisa Sunset runs it. But I just didn't know where to start. Like I just didn't know how to get into the scene more. So I was like, you know what, like let me take a class, see if that like helps me make more friends.
Hmm.
And then I ended up taking the class, and like our performance or whatever was us performing at Flappers, and like we got to invite our friends and family, and Whitney Cummings was closing our graduation, and I told my teacher, I was like, oh my gosh, she's on my vision board. And my teacher went to go tell her, and she came up to me and she was like, let's take a picture, because she knew I had like a vision board. She's like all into that shit.
That's what's
So
up.
yeah, it was cool. It was like super nice. She was super nice.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of comedians are all right, but they do tend to crave. I mean, like I met Dane Cook in the bathroom one time, man, in the restroom one time at a Holland Improv. I told him like I was going to miss his set. Like, okay.
You told him you were gonna miss his set? Why? Why you tell him that?
I was about to leave, so I told him I was going to miss your set.
Oh, I thought you meant like you're just gonna miss it on purpose just to be a dick. I'm like, why would you say that?
Cause like,
Like, hey, I'm here, but I'm gonna miss your set though. I'm not gonna watch it.
oh my goodness, they ain't cook. They ain't cook is brutal roasting the audience. He is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
I
just
love that. That's my style of comedy.
making fun of the audience.
Yeah, yep. Making fun of people, like roasting people. That's my. I just haven't done a roast battle yet.
Oh, you're missing out on the comedy store. But tell my audience about Chatterbox Comedy Night.
Chatterbox Comedy Night is the mic that's in Covina, California. And that's like my home mic because that was actually like it's only 10 minutes from my house in La Puente, and like
Mhm.
most of the mic scenes are like out in the city. So when I was like, oh my god, there's a mic in the suburbs, like I gotta go. I went and literally like it's just so fun. It's so fun. Like it's mainly I think maybe I'm biased because it's also like majority like Latino room, like Latino
Mhm.
room, but like everybody there has like dark sense of humor. Everybody there is so friendly. They took me in right away. Like all the comedians were talking to me, all the comedians followed me. Um Steve Hernandez, who's the bartender, he's also the booker for the Chatterbox Comedy
Let
Night
me ask:
show.
is that one comedian Mario Rodriguez there at the Chatterbox or?
Yeah,
Yes. Oh, he is hilarious.
yeah, he hosts sometimes too. So I host there once a month, and then he'll host there sometimes as well.
Hey, he's hilarious.
Yeah, and he grew up in the city next to me, so Chatterbox was his
Oh,
home mic too. We used to go there like every Thursday, and then he moved. He actually lives right around the street from me now in Long Beach, so he's not at Chatterbox as much, but he does go and he does host there.
small world.
Have you been there?
No, I have never.
You should try to go. You should go.
When's the next show?
It's on every Thursday. But if you do good, he'll book the booker will book you.
Nice. Oh, let me tell you, on Tuesday, there's going to be if you can make it, there's going to be a mic at the Pike Bar, and
The
there's going to
pipe
be
bar?
the Pike Bar. It's in Fourth Street in Long Beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right by me.
yeah, right by you, and they got like a bucket with three names. If you do really well, you'll be booked. Hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. My friend, homegirl, Sarah K. Gado posted.
Oh, she hosts it?
It's fun.
Who hosts Roxanne's?
Roxanne's is usually a mix. Some,
Mm.
I forgot the host name. Sometimes it's I think you met him, the bald guy Seth.
He's bald?
Yeah, the bald old guy Seth Jaff.
Oh, no, I never met
Yeah,
him. I
bald
haven't met
guy.
him yet.
Yeah, he was at the stash bar last week, but he came up first and he left.
Yeah.
He's usually first.
I don't like doing that.
Well, going up first.
Going up first, then leaving.
Dad jokes, dad guy. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
he's a dad?
Yeah, yeah, full of dad jokes. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, like, I usually like record shorts of comedians doing like stand up for a bit, and I miss recording you because you said it's your first time, and I didn't want to, you know, what I'm saying, be disrespectful.
Roxanne's?
Like,
I meant that was my first time there.
yeah, that's what got me mixed up. Because I would have
Yeah.
only featured you on the shorts. Because I had a guest 2 weeks ago, Kat Bird. Like I met her at that Pike mic, and I recorded 15 seconds of her shorts, and yeah, she got like
Oh
a
yeah, you
yeah,
could
got a lot
record
of
mine. Oh my god, imagine if that was my first time doing stand up and that was like my first set. That would be unfair.
that's why I messed up.
That's so funny. Yeah, I meant that was my first time there at that bar because even though I had moved to Long Beach, I still didn't go to any of the mics that were around there. I kept going to like LA, but also I don't really want to be driving that far
Yeah.
either.
I'm tell you, I like what I like about Long Beach is like most of the folks there are locals. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Hollywood where you got pretty much comedians from everywhere in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I feel like no shade.
Uh-oh.
No
Uh-oh.
shade, but I also feel like the Long Beach or like OC kind of comics, like they end up just staying in that area. You
Yeah.
know?
You do see a lot of the same people in open mics.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, I want to go over there, but at the same time, I'm like, is it really pushing me to do better?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just feels more like a community compared to a Hollywood where it's more competitive.
Yeah, and then
Because,
Hollywood does
yeah,
have
because
like,
you know in Hollywood, most of the mics there, you only get like 2 minutes.
really?
2 minutes. Yeah, Laugh Factory's 2 minutes.
Oh, you know what? I haven't been up at like any of the major clubs except Hollywood Improv.
Yeah, I've done the Laugh Factory a lot.
What time is that one?
It's on Tuesdays and it starts at 5.
And anybody can go, or
Yeah, anybody go. Pretty much, most people get there 2 hours earlier. You wait, and you
yeah. See,
go.
that's exactly what I was
Then the first 10 people sign up, and then after that it's random.
Oh fuck no! So if I want to go, I'm gonna have to show up 3 hours early to make sure I'm the first one.
Yeah, I just don't do it because I don't like driving to Hollywood like that anymore.
I know it isn't the drive
And as
horrible.
someone that lived in Hollywood for 8 years and also did Lyft and Uber there, oh my god, parking is so brutal. It's just as bad as Long Beach.
Yeah, I used to do Lyft too when I was like younger. It was like maybe like 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I would always get taken out to LA all the time, and I would like panic too because I'm like I was a new driver, and so I would always get taken to LA. I'm like, the streets here are so fucking crazy.
Ooh, so that's that rush hour traffic.
And it's
Yeah.
like, how do you find? I couldn't even find my people sometimes because I don't know where the fuck they're at. Like, or I used to hate
Mm-hmm.
when we would pull up to their address that they're at, and they're like, "Oh no, this isn't it." And I'm like, "Well, this is the address that it gave me. Like, you better get the fuck out, like right away."
Then the GPS will give you the wrong directions. Like make a right over there.
Yeah.
Make a right. Like oh man.
Yeah, I made some lady late. I made some lady miss her flight one time, so I was like, "Woof."
Oh my goodness. Oh man, I bet she cussed you out, didn't she?
No, she did it. She did it. Thank the Lord. She like ran out. But yeah, I was like a new driver at the time too. Honestly, yeah, I needed money like so bad that like I didn't even know how to really like drive on the freeways, but I still like applied to do Lyft.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got it, and so I started learning driving because I had to, because the people I picked up, they would want to go far as fuck.
Wow. So
Like,
you
oh
learned.
yeah, I
Wow.
remember getting on the freeway being like, fuck, 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 like, please, please, God, please, like, just get us there. Like, don't let nothing happen to this person. It's not their fault. But
Yeah,
like,
let me give you an idea. You should rant about your Lyft experiences. That'd be funny.
I used to make YouTube videos too. When I was like, and then I deleted them. I used to always make YouTube things and then delete them. I would have been far already had I not deleted anything. But I used to do like story times on like different passengers that I had, because I used to always get like crazy people. And one time I was just like, I'm not gonna do Lyft anymore. I'm tired of driving.
Yeah, doing that for like 5 or 6 months. Like you not want to
Mm-hmm.
drive, especially the freeways on the city.
Oh, I know. And then you get hungry and you're so tired from driving all damn day.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this stream up in 2 minutes.
Okay, you should try walking dogs.
Mm,
No?
I don't feel like spitting a dog poop. Not a dog.
Not all of them go dog. I mean, yeah, I guess, but that's a lot of. I started walking dogs in Long Beach, and it's like 20 for 30 minutes, $20 for 30 minutes. You should try that. It's fun.
Nah.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
like
stick
dogs?
with what I'm doing right now: door dashing, Uber Eats. No passengers. I get to drive a nice Honda Civic.
Yeah, that's
not,
true, I guess.
not that many miles. You just pretty much stay local. I'll give
Yeah,
you
that's true, huh? Maybe I should try that DoorDash. Nah, I still gotta park my car somewhere to pick up the food.
that, and then one more thing, you get a lot of tips, a lot of money
Do
tips.
you? I feel like I
Hmm.
get a lot of tips for walking dogs though. One day I won't have to do any of we won't have to do any of these dumb jobs. We'll just do comedy and make like
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Live the dream.
yeah, that's the goal.
I mean, my dream was basically being in entertainment, and I'm gonna tell you how I got inspired to YouTube. One of my friends told me like, if you get 1,000 views per video, you get $1. So I'm like, I can do that. And I remember like a YouTuber screaming at video games, PewDiePie. Like, if he can get millions of subscribers doing that, I can get millions of subscribers being me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gotta keep trying. I gotta get
Yeah,
back on
yeah, I'm gonna tell
YouTube.
you, like my channel was originally like a reaction channel. You know reaction channels, right? You know what I'm saying? Folks that watch videos and all that.
I was about to say they make bank those reaction videos, like just being like, oh,
Girl, oh my goodness, I was yeah. I mean, from 2016 to 2019, I was making bank like that.
really? And just reacting or what?
Getting millions of views, making thousands of dollars. It was
What? And then what happened? You just stopped?
the algorithm, the YouTube changed their algorithm. Yeah, they just didn't. They just wasn't much love from YouTube for reaction channels back
Yeah, I think
then. Yeah,
maybe
yeah, they saw
because
us back then as like content thieves.
yeah. I hate the pranks. I hate those stupid prank channels.
Muscle fake.
They're so fake. Especially like the couples prank channels. Like, oh, those are so fucking fake. Like,
Trust me, I seen that Vitaly prankster in person doing his pranks in person at the stage.
really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you one more thing that stage because I used to be an extra on Love and Hip Hop. I can't
Love
really
and hip hop?
I can't really say that loud because of NDA, but
I love and hip hop.
yeah. Well, you can see me as an extra on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Where can I watch? I'll watch it. I love watching Love and Hip Hop.
I will send you the link.
Yeah, send it to me. Oh my god, I want to be an extra on there.
Yeah, you want to guys Love and Hip Hop? I'll let you
How did
know.
you do that? Yeah, how did you do that?
Now, it was an
I would scream if I was on Love and Hip Hop. Fucking love Love and Hip Hop. Would
no.
they
There
be
used to
going
be
to
an app.
dinner?
Yeah, there used to be an app called Circus. They used to like hook people up to do extra work or you know what I'm saying, do like social media work, like do some social media project. You get paid to do it. And then yeah, Love and Hip Hop was like, yeah, we need extras. I'll do it. Why not?
Oh my god! I fuck. Where were you? Like, were you like in the back at the restaurants? You know how they go to the restaurants and then they'd be attitude and throwing drinks and like fighting with each
Yeah,
other.
sitting in the bar, looking looking at the fight,
Yeah, you're like.
looking stupid. I would tell you, I look so stupid in that clip.
Do you
I'll
have
tell
to be, do
you.
you have to act extra too? Like, do you have to be like, oh, or like,
The producers tell us to be look shocked.
mm.
Yeah.
Did you get to meet anyone?
Let's see.
Ray
Keisha
J.
Cole. Give me a second. Ray J. Yara Marie. Let me think of that rapper.
Safari.
Safari. I don't think I've seen her. Chanel West Coast.
Oh, you were on that one?
Yeah,
I
that.
remember that one.
Who
Oh my
else
god. Send me the
do you,
link.
do you remember Rel? The gay hairdresser guy?
Yeah.
He was such hilarious.
Send me the link.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. But yeah, we gotta wrap this podcast slash live stream up. So thanks for joining me, Stefana.
Thanks for having me on. Hopefully we can do it again.
Alrighty. Have a fun weekend and see y'all next week on Friday Hangout Sesh. Peace out, y'all.
Yes. See you. Bye.